Good Sunday afternoon. Thank you for joining me either live or on the replay. Today it's going to be a quick, a small video for small appliances. I don't know about you, these things seem to breed in my kitchen. I pride myself on running a lean kitchen here, and just look at this. I pulled them all out today because I'm going to go through them and just to show how many I've got and the process I go through to downsize them. So I pulled them all out. The bonus about pulling them all out is I can now clean the cabinet that they've been sitting in. So and it's not really going to take a whole lot to put this back, thankfully. So what do I have? One of the things that I have a rule about in my kitchen is that if it's going to stay on the counter, it has to be used daily. And so, but the only thing that I really leave out on the counter is of course my tea kettle, because it gets used 2 or 3 times a day. So I leave that out on the counter daily, and it has its little pad to sit on. But the rest of them, you'd be amazed at the amount that will come out of the woodwork of your kitchen when you pull out the appliances. So I just suggest going through them and getting rid of duplicates and getting rid of things that only do one task. For example, I have a radiator. I have the little crock pot here that I thought I would use for entertaining but never did. My old crock pot actually just died recently, so I have the crock pot, I have the rice cooker, and I'm probably going to replace them both with, because this one's kind of dented, this one's not the right size, this one's dented and is probably going to die here shortly anyway. So I'm going to replace them with a multi-cooker, instant pot, rice cooker, and slow cooker, because there are models now on the market that do a good job at all three. This is supposed to be a slow cooker as well. It's not so slow, and it's a bird cooker. So I have those, and I'll be downsizing those. And when you pull everything out, it's easy to see. You know, it's very easy to forget what's at the back of the cupboards. So the other downsizing I'm going to do, this is the Onana's machine. It does a good job, but I've got a blender, I've got a food processor, I've got a hand blender. This is probably going to go out. It's cute. It came in my Pampered Chef kit. I have a bullet. This guy gets used probably 2 or 3 times a week. So this guy actually goes in a cupboard, but at the front. This guy's been in the attic for 3 years. It's going out. Shh. We're going to use one of the blenders, because I pretty much remember that this actually did a decent job. So we'll be doing a head-to-head with the Onanas and the blenders this week, because I got frozen bananas that need to be used up. So you're pulling everything out. Number one, you can clean it, get the crumbs out of the toaster, but really look at what you use and how often you use them. This guy doesn't get used a lot, so it goes at the back of the cupboard. My food processor, this doesn't get used at all. My food processor gets used probably once or twice a week, so that's front of the cupboard. This guy, this guy, front of the cupboard, and then I have these small guys, my boat motor. And the thing I love about this, quick safety tip, this is a Cuisinart, but there are other brands that do this. If you have one of these, you want one that does this, because this attached to this is dangerous if you leave it in the kitchen, because you can accidentally press the button. But as soon as you've stopped using it, take the blade off and you can't hurt yourself. So, and this part can go in the dishwasher. So really pull them all out. You'll be amazed at how many you've got, and really think about how often you use them. If it's on the counter, it has to be used daily. Back of the cupboard, front of the cupboard, depending on how many times you use it. And don't feel guilty about getting rid of them. You tried it, you didn't need it. It wasn't that much money. Gift it to somebody if it makes you feel any better. Especially, gadgets like this. If you've never tried it, or your friends have never tried it, then happy spring. Have a Onana's machine, and then they can try it and pass it on when they don't like it. So they seem to breed. They're kind of like dust bunnies. They breed in the cupboards. So occasionally pull them all out, find out how many you've got, and then downsize the ones that you really don't need. So I've got, you know, 2 here that can go out, and I've got 2 that can be replaced by 1. So that will reduce the amount of cupboard space I need to house all my little appliances. So let me know in the comments, do you have appliances overflowing? Do you have 1 or 2? You know, what can you let go of that you know is lurking there and you've not used it in years? Let me know.